Good morning, everyone. I hope you are really, really well. I was just saying a slightly different background today. It feels a little bit cluttered to me. I hope it's okay and you can still follow me. And I hope you're well. This is, of course, almost solstice weekend in a couple of days. The longest day, the shortest night. And yeah, the very, very height of solar energy. So the very peak of the solar year. And also maybe the peak of our yoga practice. I will offer some bigger shapes, but let's try to get there in a real calm and gentle manner. And then you can see whether you want to join in with that or not. Yeah, so as always, listen to feedback from your body. Yeah, find out what it is you need to hear from your practice and feel free to pause or modify whenever you wish. And if you have blocks today, that would be really, really helpful. For now, maybe pop them at the front of your mat, then they're in the kind of in the right place for when we need them. Yeah, let's do it. So let's take a moment to settle on the mat. So take your time to make your way there, and kind of immediately finding that support. Yeah, from the mat, from the floor, from the earth. So take any wriggles, yeah, anything that needs a bit of an shake out or a little bit of an jiggle. Yeah, rock a bit, shake a bit, roll a bit. Slide your arms, your legs exactly where you want them to be. And then allow yourself to drop. Yeah, noticing exactly which parts of you are touching down. And then see, is there anything else that could soften more? Yeah, release, relax more. And then release the sacrum, soften your belly, soften your heart, soften your throat, release your jaw, soften that space between your eyebrows, soften your brain, and then bring your awareness to the solar plexus. It's in the abdomen, above the navel and below the breastbone. It's associated with the season of summer, yeah, the color yellow, and the elements of fire. Yeah, so maybe throughout our practice today, and gentle awareness here. It's kind of our inner sunshine. Yeah, so maybe imagining gently kind of radiating light, yeah, and energy. It's our inner sunshine. It provides, our source of kind of self-esteem, our kind of warrior energy, and also the power of transformation. So maybe our practice today, kind of honoring the sun in front of us, honoring light, strength of the sun, the power of the sun, but also honoring our own our inner light. Yeah, that inner strength and our own power. Yeah, so arriving here for our practice today. Opportunity to check in with ourselves. Yeah, how have you been feeling maybe this week leading up to the solstice? How are you feeling this morning? Yeah, how are you feeling right now? Without judging. Yeah, remember, always without judging. Just being present. Yeah, this kind of this coming back home to ourselves and welcoming all the sensations, feelings, emotion, allowing them to float in and float out. Notice your breath. Also just floating in and floating out. So without doing anything as such. Yeah, without trying to control anything in any way. Just being, just breathing, and just, yeah, maybe notice where in your body you can feel your breath. And then really softly and really gently start to lengthen your breath and start to deepen. Yeah, take your time, slow that down, lengthen and deepen your breath. Yeah, notice where in your body you can feel that now. Yeah, maybe in the front of your body. But see if you can also feel your breath into the back of your body, into the sides of your body. Softly, slowly, and yeah, notice the spaces in between. Yeah, maybe recognizing that at the very top of your inhale, that pause there, that space there. And then recognizing that space at the very bottom of your exhale. Yeah, so connecting with your breath, with your body, with yourself. Connecting with your solar plexus, your inner sunshine. Yeah, gently radiating light and energy. Also connecting with that support from the earth. Yeah, when kind of right now when the solar energy is so high, let's make sure we stay rooted and grounded to not get swept away by that heightened energy. Yeah, so if you can, keeping all those connections, yes, throughout our practice, maybe throughout our day, and in your own time and taking your time, take your softest and slowest and deepest breath of your day so far. And notice, yeah, notice how you keep your eyes closed. Stay with all of that inner awareness as you bring your knees up and your feet down. Yeah, at any time, any little wriggles, any little bit of jiggling about. Yeah, do that. Make sure you're comfortable and settled throughout. Let's bring slide the arms alongside the body with the palms of the hands down. And then let's bring the knees in, one knee in, then the other knee in. Yes, settling here. Notice that when the knees come in, the back presses into the mat. Yeah, maybe throughout this little sequence, try to keep the low back down. What we can do here is slide the hands a little bit underneath the buttocks. Yeah, it always helps to tilt the pelvis towards us. And keep the low back in. Make sure that the back of the neck is long, so maybe kind of See if you can tuck your chin in a little bit so you're resting on that back bit of your stem. And then from here, let's bring the legs up. Yeah, as good as you can. Bring the legs up to the ceiling. And then from here, slow motion, start to cycle in the air. Yeah, slow motion cycling in the air. Try to make this movement quite precise, yeah, quite neat. Go slower than you want to. And then see, maybe explore with going bigger. Yeah, so maybe that knee comes further in, push the heel further up, and then that straight leg maybe goes further down. Yeah, notice what is happening here. Where in your body can you feel this? Yeah, which parts of you are working, strengthening, stretching. Yeah, and then let's end up again with both legs up. And then let's go the other way around. Same thing the other way around. So back pedaling. Maybe a little bit more unusual. So try that out. Also here, can you make this movement quite precise? Yeah, controlled, slow movement. Notice what's happened to your breath. Yeah, try to not hold your breath or clench your teeth. Yeah, where can you feel this in the front of your body, in the back of your body, maybe in the sides of your body? Yeah, also here, see if you can go bigger. Try that out. Of course, at any time, if you want to rest, take a rest. Yeah, and then everybody, let's end up again with the legs up. And then optional, we're going cycling forwards again, if you wish, with two legs together. So then it would be a lowering, 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 lowering. Yeah, bring the knees all the way into the chest and then push the heels all the way up to the ceiling. Yeah, for yourself, and few of these. If this isn't for you, then you can repeat the more kind of usual cycling forwards again. Yeah, remember, make sure your practice is right for what you need today. Yeah, notice what you notice and feel what you feel. Yeah, if you're still going, maybe make this the last one. Yeah, end up with the legs up again. And then let's do the two legs together going back. Yeah, and also here, if it's not for you, do the kind of usual back pedaling as we did earlier. Yeah, if your feet both legs together, so bring the knees into the chest first, push the heels forwards, and then kind of scoop that up. Yeah, stay calm, stay focused. Yeah, remember, pay attention. Where can you feel this? Yeah, where is your breath? What is happening? Yeah, let's maybe do one more. Yeah, one really good one. And then everybody, let's bring the feet back down. So end up with the knees up, the feet down. Slide your arms away. Yeah, any little bit of jiggle or wriggle or swaying in between. And then take a slowly breath in and full breath out. Just soften, relax completely. Take these moments in between. Good. Yeah, and then bring the knees into the chest, your hands to your knees or to your shins. And then let's rock from side to side. Let your head roll. Yeah, gently rocking. A bit of a massage for the back of your head. Yeah, your spine, sacrum, shoulder blades. Yeah, back to center. Hold on behind your thighs, behind your knees. Bring your nose to your knees to your nose. So now your head off the floor. And then swing your legs forwards and back. If that feels good. If that is not for you, then continue rocking side to side. Yeah, and then in your own time, maybe once you've gained some momentum, roll yourself up either sideways, roll up, or roll forwards to come up. Yeah, in your own way. Come to sitting and then make your way to hands and knees. So either roll over your ankles or sweep your legs around. Yeah, find your own tabletop. Immediately here, notice how you connect. Yeah, notice how you align. And back to your breath. And inhale to soften your belly down, lift your tailbone, your chest, and your chin. The exhale to round, draw your belly all the way in, round your spine up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift your tailbone, slide your shoulder blades back, scoop your chest forwards, open your throat. And then exhale to round, press your hands, your knees, your shins, yes, squeeze all the breath. Let's go one more, yeah, go slow for yourself. Feel the front of your body, yeah, feel the back of your body. Where is your breath? And then make your way back to neutral. Slide your big toes together, slide your knees wide. This time, walk your hands around to the right, so off your mat. Yeah, walking them around. And then sink the sitting bones back. Yeah, slide your arms long, so kind of diagonally. And then keep your right hand where it is. Place your left hand on top of the right hand. And then breathe here. Yeah, see if you can maybe soften that left armpit down a little bit. Particular attention here to that left side of the body. Yeah, left hip to the left fingertip. Breathe into the right side of the body. Yeah, creating space. Yeah, and freedom there in the side. Let's come back up. Yeah, walk back to the middle and then walk round to the other side. Yeah, off your mat on the left and then slide the sitting bones. Yeah, keep your left hand where it is. Place your right hand on top of your left hand and breathe here. Yeah, maybe soften that right arm bit down a little. Breathe into the right side of the body. Yeah, feel that length, the right hip to the right fingertip. Yeah, releasing any stagnant energy there in the sun. And then make your way back up. Yeah, back to the middle, back to center. Maybe walk your tabletop a little bit further to the front of the mat. Let's bring the knees together in the middle, the legs together in the middle. Slide your right leg long behind you and then let it float up. And the moment it comes up, immediately make it super strong. So push that heel away, the toes point down. Yeah, so the pelvis is level. Can you feel that? The toes point down, the kneecap looks down. And then from here, and this movement comes from the from the hip socket, sorry. An outward rotation, so kind of dial the toes out. Can you feel that? Yeah, that is different. And then the kneecap looks out. Yeah, notice how that feels. To keep that foot strong, if they just kind of dial out. Yeah, and then dial them back. Bring that leg back down, so tuck the toes under. Keep your left knee where it is. Slide your left foot out to the left. Roll to the inner edge of your right foot. Maybe walk or slide your left hand kind of in line with the left knee there. Press that left hand down and bring the right arm up. Yeah, and then here, find your own alignment. Yeah, is your right shoulder exactly above your left shoulder, your right hip exactly above your left hip? Yeah, where is your breath? Is your spine long, your neck long, your head in line with the spine? And then can you keep this shape exactly as it is and see if you can lift that right leg up? Try that out, maybe. Yeah, stay calm, stay focused. And then here, can you really imagine kind of from your center, from the solar plexus, radiating light, yeah, energy in all directions. And then let's quietly bring everything back. Yeah, everything back where we came from. Yeah, back to our tabletop, knees together in the middle. And then we go the other side. So slide your left leg long behind you. Let it float up to hip height. Immediately make that foot super strong. Yeah, the hips are level. Everything is level. Yeah, crown of the head forward, heel back. And now that outwards rotation. Yeah, from the hip socket, dial the toes. Yeah, notice how that feels different. Yeah, dial them back to neutral. Lower that leg again. The toes are tucked under. Slide your right knee to the right. Roll to the inner edge of your left foot. Bring that right hand, yeah, in line with the right knee, kind of the instep of the left foot. Press that right hand down. Bring your left arm up. Yeah, find your own alignment here. Is your spine long, your neck long? Are you kind of stacking your bones? Where is your breath? And then optional, maybe bring that left leg up to hip height. So can you keep this shape? Yeah, and then really feel that sense of radiating, yeah, energy and light in all directions. Good. Yeah, quietly bring that back. Big toes together. Yeah, knees wide. Maybe this time reach the fingertips in front. Slide the sitting bones back. Yeah, so now lengthening right hip to the right fingertips and left hip to the left fingertips. And then soften. Yeah, if you can, rest your forehead on that space between your eyebrows. If your head doesn't come to the floor so easily, rest it on top of your hands. Yeah, rest your hands, your wrists, your shoulders, your arm. Rest your head, rest your brain. Yeah, bring your energies inwards. Yeah, and then from wherever you are, slide your arms long, press your hands, press your knees, and then inhale to come back up. Yeah, organize yourself again, realign. Spread your fingers wide, strong hands, so connecting again. Tuck your toes under. Keep your knees bent and lift the sitting bones. Yeah, move about, explore, yeah, this first downward facing dog. What is it like? Maybe pedal that out a little bit. Yeah, what do you need here? What needs a bit of a shake out? Maybe shake your head. Yeah, feel your breath. Notice which parts of you touch down. Yeah, keep that connection with the earth. And then from here, let's walk forward. So maybe coming to your fingertips and then walking, walking, walking all the way to the front of your mat. And then here, take those blocks and place them on the highest stand and find your perfect halfway lift. Yeah, so press your feet, bend your knees. Yeah, press your hands into those blocks, the crown of the head forwards and the sitting bones back. Yeah, so really use those blocks to support you. Yeah, find that place where the spine is perfectly parallel to the floor. So a long spine and a long neck. Yeah, remember this shape. Keep this shape. And then from here, can you bring your hands to your back? Yeah, keep this shape exactly as it is. Yeah, one hand on top of the other, elbows wide. Yeah, so still got your long spine, your long neck. Let's inhale here. Keep all that length, and then the exhale, hinge forwards and down. As you go, drop your arms. Yeah, fully exhaling, let everything go. Press your feet, bend your knees. This time, inhale, arms wide out and all the way up, soles of the feet down, fingertips up, maybe looking up, yeah, greeting the sun. And exhale back down to the heart. Yeah, little pause. Notice what it's like standing up. Keep that connection with the air. Yeah, feel your breath, feel your body. Yeah, notice what floats in, what floats out. And then softly open your eyes. Yeah, release your arms. Give yourself a little bit of and shake out. And then take your blocks and place them to your left side of the mat. The left side, and then kind of in the middle again. Yeah, so something like that. And then you've got them in the right place for later. So on the left side. Yeah, and then back to the front of the mat and find your mountain. Notice the qualities of your mountain. Yeah, rooting down, lengthening. Feel your breath. Yeah, and gently, yeah, radiating energy. And then from here, with an inhale, reach your arms wide out and up. Yeah, honoring the sun. Exhale, bend your knees, curl in and roll down. Fully exhaling, let everything go. Place your fingertips. Inhale, step your right foot back. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too big this time. And exhale to really root down, grounding. Yeah, super strong foundation. And then inhale to come. Yeah, find your alignment, find your balance, maybe hands to the hips. And inhale to come up a little bit higher and then turn right. Yeah, to your right. So you might be facing the other way. So if you can't see me, just go by listening. If your feet have gone too wide, maybe bring them in a little bit again. Outer edges of the feet are parallel. And then reach your fingertips in opposite direction. So it's a great big star shape. Yeah, so you're looking out to your side. It doesn't matter which side you're at. Yeah, and then this shape, again, you can really maybe envision, yeah, from your solar plexus, radiating light, yeah, energy. Let's inhale here. With an exhale, bring your heels in so your toes will go out. Bend your knees, bring your elbows into the sides of the waist and sink down. Yeah, inhale, heels out again. Reach your fingertips in opposite direction. Exhale, heels in, sinking down. Yeah, one more. Inhale, great big star shape. Exhale, heels in, sinking. Let's pause here. Maybe palms of the hands together. Yeah, sinking, 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 sinking. Good. And then a while here, let's bring the right forearm to the right thigh, palm of the hands up. And then the left arm wide out and up and all the way over. Yeah, inhale to float back up. Exhale, changing sides. Yeah, forearm to the side, the arm up and over. Yeah, Inhale to float to the middle. Exhale, changing. Yeah, inhale, sinking in the middle. Exhale, other side. Yeah, inhale. Shall we do one more either side? Exhale. Yeah, stay calm, stay focused. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah, back to the middle, maybe palms of the hands together. Now look to the front of your mat. Yeah, kind of turn on the balls of your feet. Straighten out the back leg. Yeah, place your hands so you're facing forwards again. And then from here, shoot that foot back and find your plank. Yeah, your own variation of plank. Notice your alignment. Notice which parts of you still have contact with the earth. Yeah, long spine, long neck. Sides of the body are long. Where is your breath? Yeah, notice the whole of your body involved. Let's take one more inhale. With an exhale, softly bring your knees to the floor and roll forwards. And maybe in brief pause, rest your head on top of your hands. Maybe give yourself a little wriggle, rock the front of your pelvis. Yeah, rock your legs, your shoulders. Notice which parts of you touch down now. Notice where you can feel your breath. Yeah, coming back home. And then place your hands, maybe start by placing them underneath your shoulders. Slide them down a little. Yeah, long, strong legs, light hands, elbows towards each other, chin in. Inhale is cobra. Yeah, lift your head, your chest, your ribcage. Lift, lift, lift. Then press your hands into the floor to come up. Tuck your toes under. And exhale is downward facing dog. Yeah, move in any way that feels good. And then take one more good breath. And inhale is walking forward, all the way forward into your halfway. And then exhale is forwards and down. Yeah, fully exhaling, let everything. Place your hands. Inhale, step your left foot back. Don't have to go too far back this time. Yeah, exhale is rooting and grounding. Inhale to float up. Yeah, come up a little bit higher. And then we turn left this time. And here you should have those blocks in front of you. Yeah, if you've gone too wide, bring your feet a little bit closer. So again, so looking to your other side. Outer edges of the feet are parallel. Yeah, hands to your hips, long spine, yeah, long neck. And then from the hips, can you hinge half the way forwards? Yeah, so the crown of the head is forwards, the sitting bones up, and press the soles of your feet. And now can you keep this shape? And if you drop your arms, rest your hands on those blocks again. Yeah, so find your blocks, place your blocks in the right place. And again, find that perfect halfway lift. Press the soles of the feet down. Yeah, press your hands down. Crown of the head forwards and sitting bones. Now pick up your left hand with your block and place it in the middle, so kind of directly underneath your face. With an inhale, press your left hand down. And then the exhale, your right arm goes wide out and up. Yeah, the inhale, that right arm comes back. Replace that hand on the block. And then exhale, the left arm goes wide out and up. Inhale to come back. Exhale the right arm wide out and up. Yeah, inhale to come back. Exhale wide out and up. Yeah, inhale to come back. Let's go one more either side. Yeah, exhale wide out and up. Maybe let's pause here just for a moment. Press the feet down, press that left hand down, reach the right fingertips up. Yeah, crown of the head forward, sitting bones back. Yeah, also here, radiating energy. Yeah, in all directions. One more, inhale to reach. And exhale to come back down. Yeah, place your right hand. Inhale, left arm wide out. Press the feet down, press that right hand down, reach the left fingertips up. Yeah, crown of the head forward, sitting bones back. Yeah, radiating energy in all directions. One more inhale. And an exhale to come back. You can leave the blocks there. Yeah, let's walk around to or turn on the balls of the feet. Yeah, to face the front of the mat again. Place your hands. Inhale to plank. Find your plank pose. Exhale to roll down. Slide your hands back a little. Inhale is cobra. Yeah, press your hands to come up. And exhale is downward facing. Take a slowly breath in. And full breath out. And inhale is a walking forward, all the way forward to the front of your mat. Into your halfway. And an exhale is forwards and down. Press your feet, bend your knees. Inhale, arms wide out and all the way up. Exhale, back down to the heart center. Yeah, little pause. Take a moment. Yeah, notice what comes up physically, mentally. Yeah, be there for it. Let's go again. Inhale, arms wide out. Yeah, honoring light. Exhale, bend your knees, curl in and roll. Inhale, step your right foot back. Yeah, don't have to go too far. Exhale, rooting down. Inhale to float up. Yeah, exhale, turn right. Yeah, so back facing your side again. If you've gone too wide, again, bring it in a little bit. So looking to your side. Hands to your hips. Notice your hips, your shoulders, your chest, everything aligned, yeah, to whatever side wall you're looking at. Yeah, keep that alignment. And then turn your left foot out to the front of your mat and the back foot in a little bit. And now here you might need to draw your right hip back a little bit, your right shoulder back a bit. Yeah, keep looking at your side wall. Reach your left fingertips out, your left arm out, and then we're going to reach the left fingertips forwards. Yeah, so the direction of the front of your mat. Reaching, 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 yeah, lengthening, 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 lengthening. Keep this shape and only drop your arm. Yeah, just let it land wherever it lands. Press your feet strongly, and then that right arm goes wide out and up. Yeah, maybe turn the palm of the left hand forwards. Press the feet down strongly. Reach your fingertips in opposite directions. Long spine, long neck. Yeah, it's triangle. Also here, radiating, yeah, energy in all directions. Big shape. Yeah, from here, look to the front of your mat. Yeah, that right arm comes down, bent into that front knee. Turn the ball of your back foot. Yeah, place your hands Inhale to plank, find your plank shape. Exhale to roll down. Slide your hands back a little. Inhale is cobra, or if you want, it's upward facing dog. Yeah, we've practiced it this time. And exhale is downward facing. Yeah, do whatever needs doing, and then take one more good breath. And inhale is a walking forwards. Yeah, all the way forwards into your halfway. And then exhale is forwards and down. Other side. Inhale, step your left foot back. Yeah, exhale to root down, grounding. Inhale to come up, find your balance, find your alignment, come up a little bit more. And exhale to turn left. Yeah, you're facing the other way. If you've gone too wide, bring it back a little bit. Yeah, hands to the hips. So keep facing this way, whatever way you're facing. To turn your right foot out, so back to the front of the mat. Yeah, your back foot in a little bit, also towards the front of the mat. Now here you might need to draw your left hip back a little bit, your left shoulder back a little bit. Yeah, reach your right arm out. Yeah, and then reach the fingertips away, so the direction of the front of your mat. Reaching, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Both legs are straight. Yeah, lengthen, 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 lengthen. Keep this shape. And then just drop that arm, that right arm drops down. Yeah, press your feet strongly, and then that left arm goes wide out and up, triangle pose. Yeah, maybe the palm of that right hand forwards. Press both feet down strongly. Reach your fingertips in opposite directions. Yeah, big shapes. Where is your breath? Yeah, what does this feel like? One more inhale. And then look to the front of your mat. Yeah, now bend into that front knee. Yeah, the left arm comes down. Turn on the ball of your back foot. Inhale to plank. Exhale to roll down. Slide your hands back. Inhale is cobra. Press your hands to come up. Maybe it's upward facing dog. And exhale is downward facing dog. Take a slow deep breath in. And full breath out. And inhale is walking forwards. Yeah, all the way forwards to the front of your mat and into your halfway lift. And then exhale is forwards and down. Fully exhaling, let everything. Press your feet, bend your knees. Inhale, arms wide out and all the way up. Yeah, honoring the sun, light energy. Exhale back down to the heart. Yeah, notice what you notice. Yeah, feel what you feel. Stay close. Remember, try to not miss anything. Let's go one more. Yeah, one more round. Inhale, arms wide out. And exhale, bend your knees, curl in and roll down. Inhale, step your right foot back and then also step your left foot back. Find your plank. Exhale to lower, maybe through chaturanga if you're familiar with chaturanga. Yeah, or rolling down. Inhale is cobra or it's upward facing dog. Remember, it's your practice. And exhale is downward facing dog. Yeah, press both hands down evenly. Step your feet together in the middle. Keep your pelvis level. Bring your right leg up straight back and up. Yeah, keep the pelvis just to hip height. Make that foot super strong. The toes point down. Yeah, push that heel away. The pelvis is level. And now from the hip socket, that outwards rotation, yeah, dial the toes out. And here, see if you can stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Yeah, feel that shape, remember that shape. And then dial the toes back in and then bring that leg down. Yes. Yeah, and now let's walk to the so just to the middle of the mat. So walk forwards a little bit to the middle of your mat and then grab those blocks again. Yeah, so feet together in the middle. Place your hands on the block. This time the block's a little bit wider. Yeah, again, find your perfect halfway lift. Press your feet, bend your knees, crown of the head forward, sitting bones back. Yeah, keep this shape. Bring your right leg straight back and up to hip height. Push that heel away. Yeah, the pelvis is level. Now from here, see if you can bring your right hand to your right hip. And now start that outwards rotation. Yeah, dial the toes out from the hip so that the right hip is starting to open, the right shoulder. Yeah, can you feel yourself starting to rotate? And then maybe bring the right arm. Yeah, it's a half moon. It's a really big shape. Yeah, stay calm, stay focused, and radiate your energy. Yeah, quietly bring everything back, dial the toes back in, bring that arm back. Yeah, that leg back down. Maybe your blocks kind of on either side of the mat. And then continue your walk forward to the front of the mat. Yeah, hang forwards and down. Yeah, maybe a little bit of an swaying and rocking. Yeah, shake out whatever needs shaking out. And then we go the other side. Yeah, very last one, the other side. Inhale, step your left foot back. Yeah, then step your right foot back. Find your plank. Exhale to lower any way you wish with control. Inhale the last cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale is downward facing dog. Yeah, so in your downward facing dog, step the feet together in the middle. Yeah, downward facing dog with feet together in the middle. Bring your left leg straight back and push that heel away. Keep the pelvis level. Yeah, press both hands down evenly. Now start that outwards rotation. Dial the toes out. See if you can stack the left hip on top of the right hip. Yeah, feel the shape. Remember the shape. Then dial them back in. Yeah, and place your foot back down. Walk half the way forwards, yeah, to the middle of your mat. Yeah, feet together in the middle. Grab the blocks again. So the blocks are a bit wider than usual. It will help you balance, I think. Yeah, press your feet, bend your knees, crown of the head forward, sitting bones back. Yeah, find this shape and then keep this shape. Your left leg goes straight back and up. Yeah, just to hip height. Push back that back heel, crown of the head forwards. Yeah, if you can, left hand to the left hip. And then from here, start that outwards rotation. Yeah, dial the toes out. Remember, coming from the hip socket. And now draw your left shoulder back. Yeah, your left elbow back. And then maybe bring that half moon. Yeah, where is your breath? Where can you feel your energy? And then quietly bring everything back. Yeah, blocks out of the way. Feet maybe a bit more comfortable distance apart. Hang forwards and down. Little bit of swaying, little bit of rocking. And then place one hand down, then the other hand down. Yeah, one knee down, then the other knee down. Slide yourself into your most comfortable chest. Yeah, maybe rock a little bit, maybe sway a little bit. Yeah, back into your own bubble. Yeah, draw your energies inwards. And then in your own way, in your own time, yeah, come back up. So maybe back up to hands and knees, or maybe rolling up, your choice. Any wriggles. And then sweep your legs round and come to sitting. If you can, have your blocks to hand either side. If you haven't got blocks, maybe like a firm cushion, something like that. Knees up, feet down, and let's come to lying down. Yeah, knees up, feet down. Press your feet into the floor. Lift your hips a little bit and then slide that block underneath the sacrum. Yeah, so make sure it's in just the right place. So it's not, that block is not in that curve in the lower back, that lumbar curve. Yeah, it should be comfortable. So place it where it feels just right. And then if you think there is space, you could lift up again and place the other block too. So take a moment to settle here. Yeah, and once everything feels good, yeah, then slide your arms away. Yeah, and come to settle. If the two blocks are too high, then of course come down onto the one block. Yeah, notice how you have landed on that back bit of your skull. Allow the shoulder blades to drop. Yeah, allow the shoulders to roll back. Maybe feel the chest open, lots of space to breathe. Yeah, feet are even, the thighs are relaxed. And notice that the pelvis is supported. Yeah, that there's nothing here you need to do. Allow yourself to be supported. Allow yourself to be held. So if you want to stay here, stay here. And if you want to turn this into an inversion, then you can. In that case, maybe hold on to your blocks with your hands just for now, so you know it's safe. And then bring one knee in towards you. Yeah, the other knee in towards you. You can still wriggle yourself a bit to make sure the blocks are in the right place. And then see what it's like if you bring the legs up. Yeah, try that out if you want. Yeah, if it's not for you, then keep the feet to the floor. Yeah, it's just an variation here. And if that feels good, if that feels supportive, then maybe slide your arms away again. Yeah, and then see what it feels like being upside down. Maybe feel energy flowing here. Yeah, redistributing, rebalancing. Yeah, there should be no effort. Yeah, feel your breath, feel your body. Paying attention to details, just noticing what comes up here. So wherever you are, let's breathe for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring your knees into the chest. Yeah, one by one, allow your feet to find the floor again. So coming to landing, one foot. Yeah, the other foot. Maybe here a little bit of swaying with the knees, tiny bit left, right, settling again. Now, if you are up on 2 blocks, press your feet, lift your hips, slide the 1 block out of the way, and come back to landing on the other. Yeah, and then everybody press your feet, lift your hips, remove that 1 block, and now even slower, we're going to roll the spine down. Yeah, 1 vertebra at the time. Yeah, rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, finding that long spine, long flat back. And then here, anything you need. If you want a little bit of rocking, of swaying, yeah, do that now. And then prepare for Shavasana. Yeah, slide your legs long, slide your arms exactly where they need to be. Yeah, find that support. Yeah, allow yourself to be supported. Whole and complete. Really, really gently. Bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Feel that support from the earth beneath you. Sense the space all around you. Softly start to lengthen your breath again. Start to deepen your breath again. Invite movement back into your body. Yeah, wriggling, yeah, rocking, rolling. When you feel ready, bring your knees up, your knees in, and then roll all the way over to your right hand side. Yeah, curl up, snuggle in, make yourself super, super comfortable. Stay close. And then use this moment to fully and deeply connect with yourself. Connecting with that inner stillness, your inner peace. Also connecting with your inner light, yeah, your inner sunshine, your inner power. And with all of your love. If you can, keep your eyes closed as you slowly and sideways make your way back up to sitting. Yeah, notice how you settle, organize yourself, any wriggles, any little bit of rocking. Yeah, keep that connection. Remember, stay close to the earth. Yeah, that support is always there. And then notice how you settle, how you align, yeah, how you balance. And then let's bring the palms of the hands together. And bow the head to the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Well done on the really big shapes. Hopefully that felt good. And yeah, if you can, maybe throughout your day, there's this lead up to the solstice this weekend. A little bit of attention for our inner sunshine as well. Yeah, maybe find yourself a moment to mark the actual solstice this weekend. Maybe an opportunity to reflect and to look ahead on the month to come. And yeah, enjoy light. It's going to be a good one, I believe. Yeah, so I hope you get out there and enjoy it. And then from next week, I'll practice slowing down a little bit closer to the earth, kind of slowing down towards the summer holidays. Yeah, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.